What's up everybody and welcome to a quick little video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get all the power armors present in the new Nuka World DLC. One is a totally standalone power armor while two are legendary editions with custom paint jobs that you can't really get anywhere else. I'm going to go through each one at a time. I'm not going to explicitly show you how to get them, but basically show you where they are and the steps you'll need to take in order to get them. This is to avoid certain spoilers, as I know some of you want to play and experience the game on your own but do want to get these power armors. I guess that's pretty much it. So let's get right into it. So the first power armor I do want to show you guys is the Overboss power armor. This is the one probably many of you have seen already, as it's at the end of the gauntlet in the intro of Nuka World. You're going to take on the existing Overboss and then you could take his power armor, which I highly recommend you do. So once you actually have the power armor, you could do some modifications that way. There's not a ton going on here except one critical little feature, the welded plate. This is going to basically improve the damage resistance of the armor, and this is actually where the power armor gets really cool, and I'm really happy they added it. So if you look at this quick and simple little infographic I made, basically you could see some of the damage resistances of the different armors, with the last number being health. This is all for the chest pieces and the highest upgraded versions, whether that be F or Mark 6. As you can see, the Overboss armor is a huge improvement over the old Raider power armor, having much higher resistances and more than anything else just being competitive in regards to the other two power armors. Obviously the XO1 is still going to be the best because it has that massive amounts of health, but the Overboss power armor definitely can be used and isn't as much of a joke as the old Raider power armor. So the next power armor I do want to show you guys is the Nuka-Cola Quantum XO1. So this is wrongly being passed around as a paint job right now, along with the last power armor we'll go over. These are not paint jobs, these are legendary editions of these power armors that are totally unique to Nuka World. You can't go into the workshop and actually create one of these, you have to find it in the wild. So with that being said, how do you find it? Basically, you're going to travel to the Galactic Zone, and as soon as you walk in, you'll see this big building in the center called Star Control. After battling off a bunch of the enemies there, you'll realize the power armor is simply sitting in the middle of that glass enclosure. Basically, you're going to have to go find all the different star cores, which I'm not going to show you how to do because it's part of the main story and some of the side quests of Nuka World, but once you start doing it, it should be relatively self-explanatory. After you complete that, you will be able to get the power armor for your own, and again, this is the only place you can get that power armor. The power armor itself is relatively simple. It is more or less just a paint job of the XO1 suit, although it does have a really cool special ability, which is increased action point refresh. So you're looking at some of these combat scenes, watch how fast my AP regenerates. I actually do have a fully kitted out luck character, so I'm at 10 luck in this video, and it's just absolutely insane how fast you can go for bat shots and basically sprinting and all that. This definitely seems like a powerful legendary effect to have on a power armor, as it's just really practical almost all the time, whether it be sprinting or going for bat shots. You will find a use for this, and coupled with that on an XO1 power armor, which a lot of people regard as the best power armor in the game to begin with, this is definitely a force to be reckoned with and something I recommend you maybe beeline to go check out. So last but not least, we do have the T51 Nuka-Cola edition. This is the one that we saw a lot in the trailers, and all around a pretty cool power armor, but in my opinion, the weakest of the three. Basically, it adds in this really nifty power armor with all kinds of different Nuka-Cola designs and logos and the Space Girl on it. When you do have all pieces of this legendary power armor equipped, you can get +3 agility, which is really strong, but I don't think it's as strong as the action point refresh. So with all that being said, how do you actually get the power armor? Well, basically, you're going to want to go to the bottling plant. Once inside and you're clearing it, you're basically going to just stumble upon it. I can't really give you a specific location because it's really convoluted and confusing in there, but if you're clearing the bottling plant, you will find this. It's going to be behind a locked door, and basically the way you're going to get it is to turn on the power. You could do this before the bottling plant or later in the bottling plant, whichever one you want to go. I'm not going to show you how to do that because it's a main quest storyline spoiler type deal, but pretty simple. You should be able to figure it out. That's going to be pretty much it for this one though, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying Fallout 4 Nuka World. I should have a few more kind of tips and tricks videos on this subject coming out in the next few days, so look forward to that, as well as I'm going to be live streaming more of this at around noon, which this video should come out at 11:30, so about a half hour from now on Twitch TV I'll be live streaming Nuka World. With all that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed again, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.